If you're in the market for investment-worthy bags, watches, and fine jewelry, Rebag is the answer. Rebag is a luxury resale marketplace where each piece is carefully vetted and verified by experts to ensure quality and authenticity. If you're in the market, use Rebag to buy and sell finds from the world's top brands, including Hermes, Chanel, and Cartier. Head to Rebag.com to get 10% off your first purchase with code REBAG10. Shop today at Rebag.com. That's REBAG.com and use promo code REBAG10 for 10% off your first purchase.
The following is a GoPowerCat.com and Spirit Street production. You've discovered your link to GoPowerCat.com's PowerCat Overtime podcast, presented by Fridge Wholesale Liquor, and it starts right now. Now, let's go to the WTC Gig-Powered Studios. Here's your host, GoPowerCat.com publisher, Tim Fitzgerald.
Welcome to the Overtime. It's your Friday fun podcast from the team at GoPowerCat.com. We do this every Friday, or we try to. We actually do it on Thursday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday. Zach, do you hate it when I give away the secrets of the trade like that?
Yeah,
it drove
quit exposing the business.
It drove Riley crazy. It's the magic of this event. I'm hearing strange noises in the background. Is anyone else hearing strange noises in the background?
Yeah, I am too.
I'm guilty. It's me. The cleaning ladies are here.
You have cleaning ladies.
I mean, does this fit with the overtime?
Yeah, that's fine. So that's a high-pitched vacuum sound we have.
Yes.
It's very nice. Well, that's good. I'm glad things are going well in the OP. Oh, man. It has been a weird week for Timothy George Fitzgerald of Manhattan, Kansas. I've peed my pants this week. I've had extreme back problems this week. I've had other issues with cancer this week. It's just not been a fun week, guys. And on top of that, we've got Joe Blow racist running around. I just don't know how to deal with all this. I got a pandemic. I got a racist punk-ass kid that I don't like. I got back problems. I got pee problems. And now I got to be funny on this damn thing. Sorry, man, that vacuuming is aggressive. Really getting down in
Gills,
there.
you should mute yourself, kind of like if you're testifying before Congress, having to turn on your mic every time you want to talk.
So that they can't hear you. Lean over to your attorney and say, these guys are idiots.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he did it. How nice of him.
That kind of sucks now. We are sponsored by The Fridge. Let's get to the business here. The Fridge, you know the spiel. They're awesome. If you ever get to come to Manhattan, Kansas again, go to The Fridge. Pandemic be damned. Just come to Manhattan, Kansas for The Fridge. Just get in there, wear your hazmat suit while you're in Manhattan, and get your alcohol. And maybe just get like an extra bottle of alcohol to douse yourself with so that the pandemic doesn't affect you for that moment. I don't know. That's just my idea. Go to The Fridge, use their app, go online, order, do those things. Sweet. I need to get in there or do an order. I forgot Daphne was in here with me and it just freaked me out. She just walked over. We might have Daphne sound, Zach. I don't know if that's going to work out. I guess we should turn it over to Gills. Gills, you're going to have to unmute yourself. It's time for questions from Wabash Station.
The cleaning ladies actually unmuted their vacuums, so
nice.
We're good.
Nice of her.
Yeah.
Nice. Now they're going to start some drilling.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. First question of the podcast from CourtCat44. He is a new member here at GoPowerCat.com. Welcome to the site. Welcome to the podcast. We appreciate you giving your thoughts and questions here. A great question. I have heard stories about how rocking the old Ahern Fieldhouse was back in the day. With that being said, how did the move from Ahern to Bramlage Coliseum affect the program and the fan experience? Did the move contribute to the basketball program's decline in the 90s?
I went ahead and included this, Fitz, just for you. Obviously, Gills and I were not alive at any moment. Ahern was in use. So go ahead, Fitz.
Yeah, I have no doubt it did. I should bring in my buddy Kerry Renfro to talk about this. I'm telling you, if there's ever a domestic act of terrorism and Bramlage Coliseum is blown up, I have a suspect. You know, it's funny, in hindsight now, we were kind of tricked into voting as students for Bramlage. What we voted on, I've said this before, wasn't at all what they built. It was kind of a lie. As soon as they got the yes, they changed the plans. They downgraded it and changed it radically and ran out of money and trapped a floor and didn't build enough underneath facilities. And it's just crap. That what they built was crap compared to what was voted on, because it was supposed to be a radical upgrade, state-of-the-art facility, and they built a box store. Basically what they did. Bramlage gets loud. It can get loud, but I've never experienced anything like Ahern Fieldhouse, a facility in which, when it was really going, you couldn't yell to the person next to you. They couldn't discern your voice from any other of the noise. It was incredible. It was absolutely amazing. It's an acoustical train wreck. It's just a mess in there acoustically, which made it impossible for other things to go on there, concerts, etc., which was another big selling point. Yeah, we're going to bring concerts to campus. How many concerts have been in Bramlage Coliseum? So, yeah, I have no doubt it hurt the program, but they needed to do a drastic upgrade to Ahern. Well, I complain about the facilities at Bramlage, but that was a radical upgrade compared to Ahern, because the locker room was horrible. It's kept flooding. The downstairs, the basement area where the locker rooms are, is musty. I mean, there wasn't adequate parking for basketball. A lot of things that, in the current age, would be a major issue for fans. So I wish we had renovated Ahern. I wish we had flipped it like they did at, Hinkle? Is that right? The Butler Fieldhouse, where they now, instead of running, they built an addition on, so the court runs the other direction, and so half the court is kind of in the main arena that you remember from Hoosiers. And anyhow, it sucks. I literally think Bramlage sucks. I think the only thing that makes Bramlage good are the fans, because K-State fans can make that place rock. So I'm hoping what Gene Taylor's working on with now the new Legends Room and eventually the new West Side will kind of save a venue that I absolutely hate. I hate it. I mean, I just think it is so poorly designed, it's shocking that they ever thought this was a good idea to build it. Hey, that's a funny, entertaining way to start the podcast. Man, me
welcome,
bitching.
Court Cat.
Me
appreciate
bitching. I like to bitch about Ahern being abandoned, and now it's totally being abandoned. That, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be very interesting to see what the university does once athletics turns over the building completely to the university and says, we're done with it. We built volleyball. We've built, all the facilities that we need that were in there and now out by the football stadium. What the university does with it, because it is a mess inside. It needs so much work, and there's not the money to do it. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. It's just going to be very interesting. Hopefully a donor will step up and let them use the shell of the building and build something entirely new inside. I hope that is what they do, but I don't know if that'll be it. We'll see.
Did you hear my dog?
What was that?
Right when that was my dog tapping on the, yep. Tanner? Okay, there you go.
Tanner. Man, we are all right. Dog. It's kind of funny, guys, because Daphne's in here with me, and she's just laying here. She's just
first time she's ever been quiet.
I know. Well, and plus there's fireworks going off once in a while, and it freaks her out, which is why she dashed in here to be with Dad, because apparently I'm protecting her from fireworks.
Whatever.
If only she knew how scared you were.
Exactly.
From Ema Wildcat 82, how long would it take for Joey Chestnut to surpass Fitz's record of 24 Cozy Inn burgers consumed in one meal? How many Cozy Inn burgers do you think Joey can eat? What is the consumption ratio of Cozy burgers to Nathan's hot dogs?
Hamburger. Can you imagine doing Cozy burgers, Zach, instead of hot dogs?
Oh, I'd love it. It'd be so much more fun.
Oh my God.
Hot dogs.
The onions would just, oh my God. I mean, you would smell so bad. Joey Chestnut could hammer 24 of those things and just no problem. I mean, no problem. It's a lot of food, but I don't know.
I didn't realize. Have you mentioned on the podcast that 24 Cozy Inn burgers is your record?
Yeah,
because I must have missed that.
No, you guys made fun of me. You made fun of me. You and that other guy that we got rid of.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
No, yeah, Gills has nothing to do with this. This was pre-Gills with that. What was that guy's name?
Yeah, I know who you mean. It's what's his name? It's what's his face? It's on the tip of my tongue. Just give me a minute.
Anyhow, that guy that used to do this with us, I talked about one time, I think it was in high school or summer after high school, I had 2 full bags, 2 dozen Cozy burgers in a day, like really in an hour or two. But Joey could do it in like 20 minutes. He just opens up his gullet and piles food, and he's like a cartoon character.
I think it'd take Joey Chestnut probably like 2 minutes to eat 24.
I know.
That's probably fair. But then again, if you want to change the consumption rate of Cozy burgers to hot dogs, it's probably like 3 to 1. 3 burgers to 1 dog, because those hot dogs that Nathan serves, they're a little bit longer than your standard hot dog.
Your standard wiener.
Yes.
Long ones, huh?
They are. If you see them, they're a full proper hot dog. Like if you go to a stadium and you go get a hot dog and pay $12 for it, that's what you're getting. You're getting something substantial there. So I think three Cozy Inn burgers is probably a fair conversion rate.
No. So a Cozy burger is like I don't even think it's 2 ounces of meat. I think it's like an ounce and a half of meat. Yeah.
So you're saying more? You think 4 or 5?
Oh, you're talking. Yeah. I mean, I would imagine. Nah, I think 3 is right. Because what is a hot dog typically? 3 ounces? 2 ounces? 3 ounces? I mean, they make a big deal about quarter-pound ones, which is only 4 ounces. I have some. I cook quarter-pound ones from a different S-bar or whatever. That big fat ones. People rave about the hot dogs on the grill. They're amazing. You could make so much money selling those.
Bar S?
Yeah. The Bar S.
Oh, no. Bar S. Oh.
Bar S all beef, quarter-pound hot dogs. Man, if I have a bar named S, probably, I would sell those. I would have a grill, like an actual grill, not just grill them up in the back, smoked, flavored, man. People would come to eat my wieners.
So are you a beef guy or a pork guy?
Hot dog's beef. I don't trust what they're putting in it with pork.
What do you mean you don't trust it?
I don't know. I'm just skittish about it. There's parts of the.
I prefer pork or chicken or whatever the wiener is. But I'm sad that Farmland doesn't make hot dogs anymore. Those were the best.
They don't?
No.
Who gets out of the hot dog business?
You can't find them anywhere around here.
Can you imagine
those are the best.
That corporate meeting? Boys, we're shutting down the hot dog division. We're out of it. We're leaving the hot dog market. Okay, boss. Joey Chestnut would eat so many and then end up in the Salina Regional Health the hospital, because he'd be pooping fire from all the onions.
He could probably eat like 100 in 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
110 minutes is probably fair.
And any of you that have visited the Real Cozy, imagine what he would smell like.
I feel like whether you eat 1 burger or you eat 100, I feel like you will smell the same if you go into Cozy Inn in Salina.
There might be some truth.
There's one in Salina?
That's where it's from.
I didn't know that. Wow, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's the original. This is the only other knockoff of it, and it's not even close. If you're ever in Salina, go get a real bag of Cozies and enjoy, because the grill here just doesn't work. It's not Seasons End quite the same at all.
And it's never open. The one here is never open.
And plus, they sell cheese.
They don't even have hours posted on their doors, just whenever they feel like being open.
Hey, look, that's what we have on our door. So let's, and right now it's never open. What's our door say now? We're open when we're open, or something like that, Zach?
Something like that. I don't know. But at least we're not selling a product on the street like a burger. we're selling an internet product that you can visit 24/7. So, pun intended.
Hey,
I like it.
I see what you did there.
I think they would be well served to have an employee outside taking orders, like on the sidewalk. Who wants some Cozy Burgers? And then walk up to the little side window and put the order in.
Does he have to dress up as like a cheeseburger?
That is brilliant. This is a perfect job
like
for you,
a
Gills.
like a 50s like a 50s burger stand guy with the hat and the apron.
Yeah. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. I would go to the other side of the sidewalk and walk by Gordo's instead on my way to So Long.
Yeah. Just to avoid that guy.
Yeah, just to avoid the guy.
My grand idea, instead of a giant sporting goods retailer in the old theater down there, was to use the ticket window that they tore out for a hot dog stand. I thought they should have had a hot dog stand right there in the ticket window. I'm a hot dog cart kind of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the greatest hot dogs I've ever had have been off a cart. One in New York City, one in San Diego. I need to try the ones down there in P&L, see if the guy's doing a legitimate quality wiener. If he's not, I'm gonna talk to him about it. And talk to him.
I've got to say, New York City is the worst hot dog I've ever had from the street.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably
was the worst.
Probably hit and miss on that, and probably hit and miss on health code too. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Next, any more questions about wieners here? Because that was fun.
That's not right.
No.
Well, you could make this one about wieners.
Let's do it.
Another from Teamhaw Wildcat 82. What are your favorite foods to binge eat?
I don't really binge.
Wieners.
mine's goldfish crackers.
Oh,
is
you
my
do.
go-to snack, and I'll eat boxes, like Sam's Club boxes and boxes of those.
Yeah,
Easy.
I got to be careful with Cheetos. I just discovered the white cheddar Cheetos, which are a little less aggressive in both flavor and orange fingers because they're white. And I knocked out a bag of those in 2 sittings, which is not on my new diet. So, I know one of the things I can binge eat. The little sausage bites, you know, the little
Pigs in a blanket?
No, just a little bag that comes. It looks like a little mini beef jerky thing chopped up into little half-inch pieces. No, not beef jerky.
Baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Salami bites. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what they're called. They sell them in Dillon's all the time. A little bag, and I can knock that thing out. The dogs also love them.
Of course.
I know. The dogs are spoiled. Binge eating. Not a big binge eater because I get so tired, but I love wings. I mean, I could just eat wings a lot. Any really barbecue, I can just get after it. Like right now, as we speak, I have a roast to cut down into burnt ends, fake burnt ends. What are you crinkling there, buddy?
Sorry.
What is it?
It's a package of golf spikes.
Okay. Well, there's something I didn't expect. That answer was not on my radar. If I had picked 1,000 things here on the podcast, which would get boring, I would have not picked golf spikes. This zooming is fantastic. Everything in your area. The dog walking around, vacuuming, golf spike rattling. Daphne will shake her head pretty soon. We'll get the ear whip sound. It'll be just fantastic. Fantastic podcasting. Anyone else with the binging? Gills, what do you binge? Like pepperoni pizzas?
Cashews are actually my answer for this question.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
It's a healthy one. Yeah, I'll take it. But I have a hard time putting them away, just one more handful and then you keep going and going. And yeah.
Is it cashews that isn't actually a nut? It's a bean? I think that's right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know. If it's not true, I just made it up.
Hey, Alexa.
Oh, hey. Hey, Alexa, is a cashew a nut or bean?
Nut.
She says it's a nut, so I made that crap.
I love how she was so quick, like just matter of fact, nut. Just one word.
She says that to me a lot. I'll walk through the room and she'll go, nut.
The Nuts and Wieners edition.
They're so adult. So adult. Onward we go.
Do not name it that.
If you don't name it that, I will quit. I'm threatening to boycott the company.
The Humans will be right back.
Is your January looking dry? Get some lotion. Get a humidifier. And better yet, get Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. With Drizzly, you can compare prices across local stores to get the best price on a huge selection of drinks perfect for dry January. Every single time. Non-alcoholic wines? Have a look. Ready-made mocktails? Grab a straw and order them up. Beer without the alcohol? Yep, take your pick. You can find all of them here, in the app, in that phone that's in your hand. Could it be any simpler? Nope, not a chance. So shop for great deals on all your dry January beverages or other drinks and get them delivered to your door or blanket fort, maybe. Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations. And don't forget to lotion up your elbows. They're looking a little dry.
The NFL regular season is wrapping up, but there's still time to get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets guaranteed when you place a $5 bet. That's $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. The app is so easy to use, and there are so many different ways to bet, like live same-game parlays. Find bets in the new Explore tab. Make a parlay in the Parlay Hub, the best way to find popular parlays, and more. So visit FanDuel.com/247 and make your first bet a layup. FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Must be 21 plus and present in Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, permitted parishes only, Massachusetts, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, or Wyoming. FanDuel is offering online sports wagering in Kansas under an agreement with Kansas Star Casino, LLC. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG in Colorado, Iowa, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342 in Arizona, 1-888-789-7777, or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut, 1-800-9-WITH-IT in Indiana, 1-800-522-4700, or visit ksgamblinghelp.com in Kansas, 1-877-770-STOP in Louisiana. Visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net in West Virginia, or call 1-800-522-4700 in Wyoming. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York, or visit oasas.ny.gov/gambling. Standard text messaging rates apply. Sports betting is void in Georgia, Hawaii, Utah, and other states where prohibited.
The ads are done. Speak Humans.
Next question from Wildcat True. Favorite greasy national pizza chain? Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars, Domino's.
Well, I think we can eliminate the last two. Little Caesars and Domino's are not the answer.
Well, Wildcat True, in his initial asking of the question, omitted Little Caesars. And I asked him, and I'm like, are you assuming that Little Caesars can't be the best? And he's like, no, you got to include it. I forgot. My bad. So we have included Little Caesars here just in case somebody enjoys it.
I'm going to go to Zach for this answer because we know Gills' answer because he's sold out. I know my answer. By the way, Gills, does Pizza Hut have the Shaq-a-Roni pizza? Oh, my God. I can't believe Papa John's. The Shaq-a-Roni. Shaq represents every business, and now there's a giant mega pizza covered in pepperonis called the Shaq-a-Roni. Makes me want to.
We have a pepperoni lover pizza.
That's pretty much what that is. It's just named after Shaq. For some reason, no person can really, other than they paid him a bunch of money to represent their company, and now they got to do something. So it's down to you, Zach. What would you like to choose here?
Which pizza chain is the only one that gives you free garlic butter to dip your pizza in? And that is my answer. Papa John's.
Papa John's. I noticed this the other day, Gills. I got the lemon pepper rubbed wings from Pizza Hut because they were lower in calories. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. And I had to pay for ranch. What is that about? I
wouldn't have made you pay.
I'm paying you $16 for 12 wings, and then I got to pay for a little cup of ranch.
Were the wings good?
They're okay. Honestly, I really like, for wings that are from any kind of, big thing, I think Papa John's typically, once in a while they're off, but they're really nice wings. They really will. I prefer them actually most of the time than when I get at that Buffalo Wild Wings place. Which I hate, by the way.
I'm not a fan of B-dubs at all.
I hate that place so much. I hate their sauces. It's not a sports bar. And mediocre service. I don't know. How did I get on this? I'm just bitching now.
Look away. I'm hideous.
That's what this episode can be. The Fitz is bitching episode. And in parentheses, wieners and nuts. That's too many characters.
It's terrible.
Just terrible.
Another question about food. This one from I Like Pickles Cat. What is your go-to Sonic drink or ice cream order?
Man, that's easy for me. Zach, what do you got there?
Go-to Sonic drink is a cherry limeade or a strawberry limeade.
Mm-hmm.
And then ice cream is always a cookie dough blast.
Wow. He does have go-tos right there. Gills, are you a Sonic guy?
Not really, but a grape slush with extra grape was always my drink of choice during happy hour. So
I'm a Sonic lemonade, just straight up lemonade, not the frozen lemonade thing that I got one day because it was really hot and it turns out it was like a chemical lemonade flavor. Their actual lemonade is very good. I should ask for it. I don't know. No, never mind. Probably, I don't know. We had a Snickers shake blast thing, whatever. It was okay. I didn't feel like there was enough Snickers in it. I had a caramel shake the other day, which I love caramel, or caramel if you're from a different place. It was okay. I got to tell you that my favorite shake right now is the cookies and cream at Chick-fil-A. That thing's good.
There's a cookies and cream shake?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. It's really good. I wish they made them in Sonic sizes. That I'd like a Route 44 cookies and cream shake, please. That'll be 12,000 calories. So, but yeah.
And $5.
Before we started, we were talking about Whataburger actually is coming to Kansas City. It's been verified now. They haven't really announced their location officially, but it sounds like the one they know of is in Lee Summit. Tanner, come on, man. We're trying to podcast here.
All right, back to the mute.
That's all right. I don't even know where it's going. Oh, I think right now the burger that kind of sneaks up on you is I think a Sonic burger is actually pretty good. I think it's actually a pretty decent burger. I mean, I don't know. If you're
I think it's most similar or comparable to a Whataburger.
I agree.
Bun, patty structure, everything is kind of similar.
I would have to rate my chain burgers in Manhattan, Kansas right now. Five Guys, Sonic, and I don't know.
Freddy's? You guys don't like Freddy's, do you? We talked about that.
Yeah, I hate Freddy's. Maybe Dairy Queen, but I haven't done that in a long time.
Oh, whoa.
You don't like Dairy Queen?
I like Dairy Queen, but saying it's a good top three burger is...
Well, what is that? I'm sorry. If you're doing a list of three, there's got to be a third, even if the third one sucks.
I mean, you could have pulled Wendy's out.
I guess I'd go Wendy's. They got rid of the double stack. They got rid of that.
I did not know that.
It just broke me. I wonder if that's because of their beef issues.
Probably. I think they got rid of their triple as well because of that.
What does that matter? Why get rid of the triple? You can order then a double and a single and just take it apart and put it on there and pay more, but you bought the same amount of beef. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, but a Wendy's double stack is like $3 or something, and you can go to McDonald's and get 2 McDoubles for $2.50.
Yeah, they started jacking up the double stack. It got ridiculous.
Like, Wendy's needs to come down a level. They think they're good. They are good, but at the price point, they're not that good.
Are we completely in the weeds right now from what the question was? Because I don't remember what the question was.
Go to Sonic Drink.
Oh, yeah, we're totally off. Yeah, just give me the lemonade. Now I'm craving the lemonade. My wife gets mad at me. Get the diet lemonade. And I'm like, well, then I just won't get lemonade because that's not lemonade. I mean, I'm sorry that actual lemons have natural sugar in them. I'm sorry. That's the way nature works. It's not fructose corn syrup injected into the lemon. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
From WTDD 2001, what is the best card Zach has pulled since lockdown?
Hello, nerds.
I've only pulled one of these, but it's an Isan Diaz. He plays for the Marlins. It's a blue parallel of the base card, so it's serial numbered to 150. So I have card number 75 out of 150.
That's cool.
Of a nice rookie card, which pack odds are like 1 out of 55, I think. Yeah, 1 out of 55 chance of me pulling that card. So I've opened roughly.
Hello, nerds.
I don't know how many packs. 15 packs, I think, is all I've opened. So it's pretty good. I mean, like, for what I've opened, it's pretty good. But, like, I've done a lot of breaks. And the best card in a break, I'm looking here at my cards, trying to figure it out.
What's a break?
Hello, nerds.
Sorry, what?
What's a break?
A break. So, like, a break is where you can go on eBay and you'll bid for a team. So, like, I bid for the Royals or whoever else you want. And if you win the auction, and for the break, you get all of the cards from that team. So, like, if I won the Royals, for example, I would get every Royals card that they pull from the cards. So, like, they did a 5-box break, which is half a case. So,
hello, nerds.
You can get like 10 autographs out of it is what it's, guaranteed at. So you might get one, you might not, but there's always, a decent number of parallels and other stuff you can pull out. But I have an Adalberto Mondesi Chrome. It's from a box topper. So in each hobby box, they put in a topper of Chrome cards, and there's 3 cards in that. And this one is numbered to 99. So I have card number 32 out of this. So that's the coolest one, I guess. I did do
hello, nerds.
A 2019 Royals break, and I got a Whit Merrifield auto, which is pretty sweet. But I only did one of those for 2019. But I think that I'm going to have my entire base set of Gypsy Queen built here in the next couple days. I've made some trades on Reddit and acquired some cards, so I'm excited.
My God.
Well, guess I'll give up forever. That's the spirit.
I think I need to insert the seals right here to translate the crap you just said.
Are you just doing this for, like, just the collection? Or are you trying to make some money flipping these cards, or what?
I mean, I'll probably make some money doing some stuff, I guess. I'll probably sell some of them eventually. I'm not really investing other than just trying to build a set. I'm just staying at home. I'm not spending any money on food or anything, going out to restaurants. Like, I need to do something with my money. So that's what I guess I've done.
You should probably do a trading card podcast, Zach.
I think that would be kind of boring for most people, I guess. I mean, maybe it wouldn't.
Well, most people wouldn't listen. Only fellow dorks would listen. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I got an update from the alligators. we got breaking news here from the city of Manhattan. A 3-foot alligator has been spotted in Wildcat Creek Linear Trail. Linear Trail will remain open, but no swimming, wading, or playing in Wildcat Creek is allowed at any time. The female alligator has been spotted. It's on the loose in Wildcat Creek. Back to you, Gills.
Wow. Wait, the gator has been spotted. I saw a tweet earlier, I should have mentioned it, saying that they allegedly saw it. But they're confirming now.
This is from the city of Manhattan, the city of MHK.
Another thing you said, do people actually swim and go into Wildcat Creek?
I would hope not. It is a water runoff area, meaning it's probably full of every chemical put on every lawn or street or anything anywhere in Manhattan. This alligator could turn into like a giant monster alligator from chemical exposure. The female, man, this female is out there on its own. Its man died and drowned. This female is out there. It's 3 feet long. It's looking for action. If you got a male gator, it could probably get lucky right now because this female has been on its own for a good month. The gators are back on the loose. One's dead. One is looking to chomp on a leg. We once again interrupt this podcast with further developments with the alligator hunt in Manhattan, Kansas. The alligator spotted on Thursday afternoon in Manhattan was not the female alligator. The female alligator is actually 5 feet long. The one spotted on Thursday is 3 feet long. That's right, there is a third alligator now on the loose in Manhattan, Kansas. Please keep your dogs, pets, and wives inside. We will let you know if anyone dies from an alligator attack in the city of Manhattan, Kansas. That's right, Kansas, not Florida or someplace like that. Back to the PowerCat Overtime Podcast.
From Adam K63, Bobby Bonilla gets paid nearly $1.2 million every July 1st until 2035. Did he sign the best contract ever?
I think so.
Have you ever taken Spanish?
Oh, how do you say it?
Bonilla.
Vanilla.
2 L's make a Y.
Well, you know,
you're racist again for saying that.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was Spanish.
I would just like to say that learning Spanish is Bonilla him. That really didn't work at all. Hey,
close.
I mean, this contract's incredible. This is the perfect contract for me. You know what I mean? It's like you give me, I don't know how much the whole contract was, like $60 million. You give that to me in a chunk and I buy an island. You know? I do something incredibly irresponsible with it at that point. You give me $1.2 million a year, I just kind of cruise through life. That's an incredible contract. Can you imagine being on the other end of that? Like, why did I sign this damn thing every year? Got to sign this $1.2 million. Off it goes.
I feel like the Mets made out decently. I think that both parties were like, yeah, this is great for us. We saved the money now and can pay it out, and we'll have a whole bunch of money later. And
I'm really surprised nobody's replicated that contract.
Yeah. You'd think somebody would have, but maybe people think that it's ridiculous that the Mets are paying this guy for not playing for 21 years.
Maybe that's a solution for the Chiefs and Chris Jones. Offer him a really long lifetime contract. I don't know.
But yeah,
I agree.
I think this is the best contract ever.
That Bonilla guy did well.
Bonilla.
So how old is he?
He's 97 years old. I don't know. How old is he now?
It's been 21 years since he played.
What the?
You can probably hear me typing.
There we go.
He is 57 right
So it goes to 2035?
Yes.
Yeah.
So into his 70s.
15 years. He'll be 72.
That's just incredible. I mean, even if he's socking away, $100K of that every year, the amount that's going to build up is amazing. You know?
Yeah.
Then he accrues on the interest. Wow. Bobby Bonilla. Are they vacuuming again?
Unfortunately.
How dirty is your house? What is going on there? Are your mom and dad gone?
In my basement. Yeah,
Be honest here. Are mom and dad gone on vacation in the Ozarks and you threw a giant house party / orgy and now you've hired a cleaning crew to clean up the mess?
It was my decision these people would never, ever be here because they hide my stuff in my room. They rearrange everything. I would not pay them $1 million to come clean my house. Or I wouldn't pay them $1, I guess I should say.
The oppression of having a cleaning crew come to your house.
I know. My mom's like, well, at least you are blessed enough to have someone come clean for you. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Another question from Adam K63. If you were completely out of masks, would you use an athletic supporter with or without the cup as a replacement mask?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all?
Someone had a photo on Twitter of their dad didn't have a mask, so he had an old pair of white underwear that he cut the bottom out of so that like he clipped the bottom stitch so it was just hanging there over his face. It was like he had the band around his nose. It was just ridiculous. No, I wouldn't do that. I need to get some of those gaiters. I like those, Zach. Those are cool. Kind of, cover up my neck fat, and then I can pull them up over my face. It's kind of cool. I like them.
Like, I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah, they have another name, but I've heard them called gaiters. I don't know.
Kind of like a balaclava, but doesn't go over your head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those are cool. But nothing is ideal in Kansas when it's 90 degrees with 70% humidity. Nothing. I don't know. It's miserable out. As much as I want everyone to wear a face covering, I know they're miserable because I hate them. And I'm wearing one right now. So I don't project the herpes virus onto Zach via Zoom. Or vice versa.
Whoa.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the herpes virus is like coronavirus. I'm just walking in the store and some guy like Gills walks by me and he's covered in the herp and it jumps onto me.
How do you know I have herpes?
The herp just does like a 6-foot transfer thing, like it was 4.5 feet away, and the herp goes, "I got you, wee!" Jumps over.
This is a terrible podcast. Oh my gosh,
this is one of the best ones we've ever done. Come on.
I don't know.
I would not use the athletic supporter as a mask.
I'll use it.
Why?
Well, if there's a new law here in Kansas, you've got to, or is it a law? Or
it's that's a guideline.
A guideline, yeah. If I have to wear it, I've got to wear something.
There we go.
What about a Bane mask?
Those would be cool. You can get those like the face covering version of that, the face mask that looks like Bane. And Darth Vader.
I'm Bane.
Would you guys ever wear one of those like riot shield looking things over your face?
I would in the right circumstance. Like, I don't know. So I've been doing way too much studying on this because it does involve me. I guess what I'm saying is I might wear one in a stadium because anytime people are projecting, like there's possible spit going into the air, if someone's infected, your chances go way up of getting it. Way up. So, yeah, I kind of understand that.
So what you're talking about is like the hockey visor, but extended down?
Yeah.
Essentially.
It looks like a welder's mask, but just plastic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I would ever wear one of those.
I think at some point I would get claustrophobic.
Like, I feel like it'd fog up. I mean, when I wear sunglasses with my mask, like the glasses fog up.
Right.
And I feel like that'd be the same. Like if you're wearing a mask and the face shield, it's going to be a foggy day.
Yeah, that is an ongoing issue for me, especially when the humidity's so high. I'm fogging up a lot. And I'm already kind of foggy to begin with, so having actual foggy vision is not good. No, Adam. And I would ask you while you're out and about in Scott City to wear a jockstrap on your face and send us a photo via the Twitter machine of you wearing a jockstrap in your face. But the problem probably would be is everyone in Scott City would go, oh, Adam's wearing a jockstrap on his head again. And there would be anything abnormal about it. Thanks, Adam, for that question.
From Exhausted Nihilist, name something you did as children that was no big deal back then, but might get you arrested today.
Oh, bonking cars. Oh,
what is bonking cars?
Throwing snowballs at cars.
Oh.
Because back then in the 70s when I would have been doing this, cars were made of steel, so you could throw an ice ball at them and they wouldn't damage them. We bonked cars all the time when I was a kid. And then you run and get away and nobody ever caught you. I bonked cars. I was good at it too because I had a nice arm. Get some zip on that snow. Yeah, I wouldn't do that anymore. We used to race in the streets because I'd like to be totally irresponsible with my 76 Camaro. Like we'd chase each other. Crazy shit I did. No way anymore. And most notably in college, everyone drove drunk, and I'm ashamed of that, but we did. We didn't have Uber, we didn't have taxis, and they didn't really enforce law. Oh, you seem to be drunk. Make sure you get home safely. It's just totally a different world. And it was amazing more people didn't die in the process of that.
I don't think that, especially for Gills and I feel like we were born in a time where everything that's illegal is enforced. And like, there's nothing we could have really done as kids that we wouldn't have gotten in trouble for back then that we would today, other than like actual real crimes, like
even stuff like, did you wear a bicycle helmet?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I would, but is that even a law in Kansas?
I'm just thinking of all the stuff we did as kids.
Okay, I got you.
The swing sets and the giant iron things in Kansas in the summer, you'd burn your skin off if you grabbed them. Just all the stuff we did as kids that now, no way do you do it as a kid. And I'm in hindsight, the amount of time I spent riding a bike without a helmet might explain a lot what's gone wrong with me.
I don't wear a helmet when I lime scooter.
You should. I don't know why you would have a helmet with you.
But that's a very specific thing to have and a very specific opportunity.
Kind of takes away the moment there. Hey, let's rent a lime scooter. I happen to have a helmet.
Exactly.
We have an update from the Traeger. An update from the Traeger now coming in. Current grill temperature is 235, so it's running a little hot. It's 10 over the set temp. Current temperature of the roast is internal temp is 149, aiming for 190. We've got at least 5 hours.
You have an app?
Traeger has an app. Traeger has an app.
That's incredible.
I've got at least 5 hours to go on the smoke. 5 hours to go before we have. And by the way, Gills, being my favorite employee, sent me some rub from Arizona when he was on vacation. So I used the rub. It's called Bullshit. It's actually the name of the rub. And I'm leaving that in because it's the name of a product. You got to leave it in. And it's going to give it a little zeal, a little zest, a little fun. It's going to be interesting, but it's completely coated in bullshit.
They also have like
sounds disgusting,
good shit, and
really
all these other shits. Yeah. Next time I'm there, I can get you more.
Someone built their entire company by naming rubs with the yes word.
Yes.
God,
correct.
I feel like I missed out. I feel like that would have been perfect for me. Huh.
Last question of the podcast from Folis Nelson. If you could choose a nickname and have people call you it with complete seriousness, no matter how ridiculous, what nickname would you want?
Wow. Ooh, as a guy with a nickname everyone calls me, I get to pick a new one, a cooler one than fits. I don't know, man. What, Gills, you got an answer to this? Seems like you want a nickname better than Gills, probably.
The Demonator.
The Demonator. I like it. Hello, Demonator. Zach, you got one?
just like having like a ridiculous title, like, you know, like doctor or, you know, something like that. But my title, I would want to be president.
Just
so,
president?
Mr. President, like, hey, Mr. President, like, just like that's what I would want to be is Mr. President. You've got a call from whatever, you know, and it's just me, just Zach. But
okay, Demonator and Mr. President. I'd probably go with Big Papa. Does everyone just call me Big Papa? Just walking around. Hey, Big Papa, what's up, man? How you doing? Throw the peace sign up. That could be my new image. That could be it.
I feel like there's a song.
Oh, check it out. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money.
Be like Big Poppy, like David Ortiz.
No, that's him. I'm Big Papa. He's Poppy because he's Spanish. It's more Spanish lingo there. I'm Big Papa because I'm Irish. Maybe I should come up with an Irish name, like
Carlos O'Kelly.
Carlos O'Kelly. Who came up with this? Again, cut to the corporate boardroom. What are we going to name the new Mexican restaurant? Carlos O'Kelly's. Oh, that's brilliant. God. Speaking of brilliant, this has been a brilliant podcast. Speaking of brilliant, the fridge is brilliant. Man, I haven't stepped foot in the fridge in more than 4 months now. This pandemic is throwing me off. We wore masks during the making of this podcast to keep you protected from stupidity. Clearly, they didn't work for that, but they probably do help with the coronavirus. And make sure you buy all your masks from Tim's Big Papa Mask Company.
You've been listening to the PowerCat Overtime Podcast, presented by Fridge Wholesale Liquor. PowerCat Podcast. All rights reserved. GoPowerCat.com and Spirit Street Publishing.
With Blue Link Plus, you can access your Hyundai Tucson Limited remotely. Doors unlocked, temperature set, lost car found.
There it is.
Get complimentary class-leading Blue Link Plus. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.